The most important news for me is that I have bought smart speakers for my grandmother, who is unfortunately totally blind for the last 8 years. Now she has a virtual assistant to help her with any requests. It's not just like, tell me the time please, or what are the current affairs. She can also have a real dialogue about almost any topic. That is indeed a great experience if you are alone in the room for the whole day because everybody is like at work or somewhere else. So that's really great. By the way, I bought the top version available with the great sound, great bass, but you actually gotta be careful not to adjust the volume to, let's say, 10 instead of 5 accidentally with a voice command. Though that's exactly what happened during the first days of experience. As my mom said, the house started shaking. Yeah, she ran to the granny's room. She was sitting on the edge of the bed away from the speakers. But actually everything is fine. Yeah, both of them took it as some kind of funny experience. Yeah, overall, everything is great. My granny is very happy, and so I'm happy as well. Russian President Vladimir Putin has introduced the Father's Day in Russia. In order to strengthen the institution of the family and to increase the importance of fatherhood in the upbringing of children, I decided to establish Father's Day and celebrate it on the 3rd Sunday of October, meaning that the first one will be just in a couple of days. As a father of 2, I really feel great about it because finally I will be entitled to some presents, taking into account that during the Christmas or the New Year all the candies go to the kids and my precious birthday is surrounded with other birthdays. A couple of days before my birthday is the birthday of my eldest daughter, and a couple of days after my birthday is the birthday of my wife. I'm trapped. A wild boar went shopping in the local supermarket. Customers of a grocery store in the Primorsky district of St. Petersburg, man, I'm always bad with it, St. Petersburg, in Russian we name it Sankt Peterburg, yeah, totally different. St. Petersburg witnessed the arrival of an unusual customer. The wild boar tried to slip into the grocery store out of turn. At a high speed, the animal crashed into the glass door and then ran away. This is really something I don't understand, because take a look at the location of the shop, and you see it is inside the city, it is not surrounded with forest. Though, okay, there is some kind of a park in the northwest, however, you don't expect to see a wild animal while shopping. Not applicable for bears. By the way, maybe this is normal for the St. Petersburg region. Yeah, because next to this article I saw different articles about the boars as well. And so the question to those from St. Petersburg, if you are watching us, tell us in the comment section whether there is a tradition to take boars for shopping or this is just a coincidence. Air traffic controllers from Khabarovsk, that's the city in the far east of Russia, have supported a JAL plane in not getting crashed into a NATO plane. The passenger plane flying from Tokyo to Frankfurt was at a height of about 10.9 kilometers, while the NATO plane was flying just a bit lower. There was no response from the NATO plane, so the controllers have urgently commanded the JAL plane to gain extra 400 meters. This is really good news because air crashes are always big tragedies. However, I believe that such situations happen from time to time because, there are a lot of planes flying every day. And I wouldn't actually give my feedback here because I have no idea what happened. The NATO plane could have been on the secret mission, or maybe there was and did something wrong. Let's just be happy that everybody is safe. The unknown woman from Kaliningrad, that's the city in the far west of Russia, paid off a debt of 350,000 rubles, that's about 5,000 USD, for the treatment of the wild animals. What is more interesting that the debt actually was not hers, it belongs to the non-profit organization the Biosphere of the Baltic, which helps the wild animals to recover from anthropogenic factors. As you may have witnessed, the last winter was extremely cold worldwide, so the number of birds suffering was higher than in the previous years. You should understand that $5,000 is a really big amount for Russia, so the person who did this move should have not only a good heart, but a thick wallet. Applause to this woman, her actions warmed not only the birds, but my heart as well. Great job. 2 bags of potatoes or some gasoline. What else can the people in the Rostov region receive for getting vaccinated? For example, the administration of the Uzdonetsk settlement has promised to the residents Prizes like cash certificates or certificates for their car tire replacements and wheel balancing services. I hope I translated this correctly. Officials also offered very unusual gifts, for example 50 liters of gasoline, 100 kilograms of potatoes and 500 kilograms of grain. This can sound really funny, guys. However, jokes aside, I suppose that this thing can really help out some people. And overall, this is your choice anyway. If you're one of those who doesn't want to get vaccinated, this is fully your decision and responsibility. However, the more people are vaccinated, the less is the risk of the further spread, especially in the local level. I am vaccinated, guys, by the way, and let's be honest, I wouldn't be sad about getting 500 potatoes. By the way, it's like 50 dinners for me and my wife. Amazing. British telecommunications company BT Group has developed a GPS tracking service for women walking alone. Before walking, the user would start the app or call or text 888. This would give the expected journey time and begin the GPS tracking. Overall, the system works in the following way. So there is a predicted calculated time of your arrival, and at this moment you're getting a call or a message. If you do not respond on time, then there is an extra call to the emergency contact and then to the police department. I think that the intention is good. However, I guess that the good verification and fine systems should be implemented so that to avoid a massive distraction of the police officers from their duties. Initially, the reason why this application appeared was the male violence towards the women and girls. Once again, the question of the effectiveness of this application is still open. However, I think that if it saves at least one life, it is worth it. Though another question is, what would be more important to the people, the safety of themselves or the safety of their data? I believe there would be many of those who would prefer not to disclose their location and share their private life, though this is another situation when the person, in this case herself, would be responsible for her actions. Anyway, good luck to the project and to the potential users. Doctors tried to assess doshirak as a cure from hangovers. For those who don't know, doshirak is one of the most famous instant noodles in Russia, alongside with Big Bon and Rolton. As one of the doctors said, drinking alcohol provokes water-salt imbalance, and in doshirak there are many salts that solve the problem of deficiency. However, you need to understand that doshirak alone will most likely not be enough in case of alcohol intoxication, and in general, instant noodles are a rather dubious remedy. Wow, the last sentence was actually the only one that should have been present in this article. Because the only thing that the doshirak will give you, especially the one with the beef flavor, is your ass on fire on the next day. I guarantee. The only advice from myself to everyone here is, guys, drink responsibly. And yes, you hear it from a Russian. The American tourist got jailed for 4 days because of taking a photo of a grizzly bear during the excursion at a Yellowstone National Park. Actually, taking a photo was not the reason of the punishment. The thing is that there was a restriction of not approaching the bears closer than 300 feet, that's about 90 meters. What did she do? Happened to be 20 times closer. Great idea. As said by a local prosecutor, it's a pure luck that she's a criminal defendant and not a crippled tourist. I guess there should be another bear joke from me because I'm a Russian, right? Nah, let you be the ones to continue the story. What do you think happens if you approach a bear in Russia being a Russian? Leave your comment. Not many news today, but guys, this is the very first episode of From Russia with Zangiefff. I really appreciate your time, so thank you very much for watching this video. If there is any advice that you can give me, like to add some music or to change something, different news, please leave your comment. This is really valuable for me. Thank you very much for watching. It was Zangiefff, your Russian made from Russia. Stay updated and stay safe. Bye bye.